Hello everybody, I am Jared Ross, the GeneaVlogger, and welcome back to another Professional Genealogist Reacts. On today's video, I will be reacting to Relative Race Season 7, Episode 6.
Hello. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi. I'm Casey, and this is my husband, Sean. Hi, I'm Robin.
Hi, Robin. Who are you related to?
I'm related to you, Casey. Oh, really?
How are y'all related?
I'm your sister on your mother's side. Are you my younger sister? I am. Oh my gosh, I heard about you. I am Robin Grove. I'm from Xenia, Ohio, and I'm Casey's sister. Whenever I thought about possibly meeting Casey, I never imagined it happening in this way, but I'm not sorry. I'm very happy that it happened this way because it was meant to happen. So good to meet you. It's nice to meet you as well.
Hi, you too.
I'm standing here crying. I should put on waterproof mascara. I get to finally meet you.
Yeah, we're so excited.
I'm so happy. I don't cry like this. Like, I'm so excited. I've dreamt of this since like middle school. Really? Yeah. It's been a long time. I prayed for this. You also have a younger brother. I do?
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
He's Christopher. Okay. And I'm Robin. So we are Christopher Robin. Like from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that's
Winnie the Pooh
awesome.
as a kid. That's so funny. He hated it, like growing up. We were like, we're the Pooh kids. It's right up here on the right. This has got to be it. This has got to be it right here.
313, we're
Yes,
here.
this is it. We're here. Hi.
That's right, yeah.
How you doing?
Good. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Devin.
I'm Sheila,
Nice to meet you.
and this is Mary Louise.
I think I know whose relative you are. You're my relative?
Yes, you are.
Oh my gosh.
This is your aunt.
Thank you. I was like, tell me how we're related. Yes.
I'm your cousin.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you. Oh, it's a pleasure.
Oh,
it's so nice to meet you.
blessing. Oh, love you.
Love you too. When I met my birth dad, Jerome, on day 2, he told me about Mary Louise and
Gosh, looking at that photo, the same cheeks, the same nose, the same smile, same eyes. They look so much
how
alike.
he was so close to her and his cousin Sheila growing up, and how she's the matriarch of the family now.
Jerry and I grew up together as little kids. We sat right here all the time.
Yeah.
That's why he's always Jerry to you.
Well, he's always been Jerry to everybody. I mean, this Jerome thing that was just a birth name, but he's always been
He's grown
Jerry.
now.
Yeah, he's grown because now he wants me to call him Jerome.
I learned my birth dad's nickname was Jerry growing up, which is interesting. And I remembered him telling me that it was Aunt Mary Louise's DNA that actually connected me to the
Yeah.
rest of the Willis family, which is amazing. So from what I hear, all of these connections were able to happen because of you
Yes.
and how we're connected and
Right.
who all you're connected to.
Would you like to go and see the family church?
We have a church.
Oh, wow, that's
Yes,
blessing.
please.
You know, one thing I remember mentioning in the first reaction I did to this episode was how when you go to a family church, especially one where your family's been going for generations, it can often be a goldmine of genealogical information, as well as a goldmine of just like the narrative of your family history. You can find photos, stories of them, all sorts of stuff. So if you are, if you're someone that's lucky enough to find a connection to a family church, or, like myself, a synagogue, or a mosque, or, whatever it may be, some sort of religious, whatever, there's often a lot that you can find, especially if your family was part of it for many generations.
26623. Right here. Right here. This blue house. Okay, perfect. Good job. Good eye. I know it's here somewhere. Welcome, please. Come around back. We gotta go this way. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay. Hey.
Hey, how's it going, man?
My name's Anthony.
Travis. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Joseph.
Joseph, nice to meet you.
That's how are you related to us?
I'm actually your first cousin on your mother's side. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Joseph.
good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, buddy. You guys look really good.
Me too.
Look really good.
You too. You look like relatives.
I know, yeah.
Family.
You do, we do. We both do as well. I can see my auntie's face automatic. I can tell that they were hers.
Are we past it now?
No, 241. But there's got to be something over here. It's going to be on this side. It's right there, right there.
I can't. So scared every time. Let's go, let's go. You're my brother, Kyle. Come here.
It's good fun to meet you.
She like she's known everybody when she goes up to them. She's like, "You're my brother. You're my sister. You're this. You're that."
There's nothing for you to be sorry for.
I saw your pictures. I know who you are, of course.
Yes.
I saw your pictures on the wall at Crystal's.
Good.
Yesterday, at my sister Crystal's house, I saw a picture of our brother Kyle on her wall. And so when we pulled up today, I knew exactly who he was.
We have so much to catch up on.
I know, I'm excited.
It's been a while.
I know. Give me another hug.
Okay.
This is awesome. I've had a brother. This is so awesome.
I just get to add to my sisters.
Yay! More sisters.
I love my sisters.
Good.
Seeing Monica for the first time was words can't describe it. There's so many unknowns that I didn't know, and now we can start this journey together.
I have my fiance and my little girl Emery free to
You got
meet.
a baby?
Yes.
Oh, a baby.
Marion, I have somebody for you to meet.
He's so cute. Oh my gosh. I can't. Your whole family's so beautiful. Hi, how are you?
This is a box my mom had given me a little while ago to kind of contain photos and whatnot, and I wanted to share with you. This is my mom.
My mom too?
Your mother as
Okay.
well, yes.
Looking at my biological mother for the first time was
That's
a
right.
little
yeah.
surreal. Well, first off, what is our mother's name?
Rachel.
Rachel.
Rachel Renee.
Rachel Renee.
Okay. Although she hates that middle name. I think it's beautiful.
When did you find out that you had to meet your sister?
I was in like 6th or 7th grade. I was going through these boxes and they had like personal photos and mementos and things like that. And I found a letter that said, Casey's well adjusted and is just a very, very happy child. And I went to my mom and I'm like, who's Casey? And she just broke down in tears. Like, it was one of the hardest things in her life to go through.
I was adopted by Randy and Irene Camban when I was 9 months old. I definitely want to ask my mother why. That closure is something that I've always kind of craved. Were you too young? Were you not equipped enough? You know, or did you just plain not want me? And that's okay if she didn't want me. That's fine. And I always kind of was like, well, you know, did she just not want me? Like, you know, that kind of thing.
If there's anything I get from my mother is that she fought tooth and nail to keep hold of you. And it was devastating for her.
Yeah.
To make that decision to let you go.
In Charleston, West Virginia, Elizabeth is making her way to the Willis Family Church.
My great aunt Mary Louise and my aunt Sheila invited me to come see the family church where the Willises have been coming to worship for a very long time.
We try to explain to them how it has been in our family ever since I was little. This door right here, y'all. Go in.
One big happy family.
As I'm like trying to take it all in, and my eyes blurry with tears, I see signs that say, "Welcome to the Willis family," and you know, "Go Devin and Liz," and "Go Team Red," and I was just so overwhelmed with gratitude that all of these individuals sincerely just show love. Like there was nothing but warmth and love in that room.
Jerry's brother, Jeff.
Just the love and acceptance that we tried to show her, and she definitely had for us, was incredible.
All right, so
I'm standing there and I'm meeting, you know, all these aunts and uncles and cousins, and then all of a sudden I hear, you know, this noise behind me, and I turn around. And then in walk, you know, my dad Jerome, my sister Angelica, my two nieces, my brother JJ, and I was just like, I was so excited that they were here too. I couldn't imagine this moment without them. So beautiful. Like this is just more than anything I could have hoped for, and like to see y'all and to like hear the history and like just the love that's here is just, I can't, I'm so speechless. Oh, we love you. And that's hard to do.
You said
it. Oh my gosh.
That's so cool though. Like family reunion at the family church. I mean, talk about really feeling accepted by the family.
Do you have any memories of us?
Actually, I don't. I remember your mother, my aunt, had 5 of y'all in total. So it's Amber, Michael, you two, and then Daniel.
And Daniel. Wow. That's news to me. Like this today is like the first time we actually were able to fully piece that together. So thank you.
That's pretty crazy too, for it to be day 6, and that's when they learn that they have siblings for the first time. So, but one thing I do wonder is what the story of their siblings are. Like, were their siblings kept in the family? Were they not? Was it a separate thing, or I don't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
for
like
sure.
awesome. Our cousin Travis starts to talk about our siblings, and I noticed that it was like a full picture, and I was like, whoa, hold on, let's just talk about that, because Joe and I didn't know too much about our siblings like that. What do you know of Amber and Michael?
Amber and Michael, I know Michael was the oldest. I think he's my age.
Knowing that we have brothers and sisters out there is incredible, because I for so long I've been wondering who else is out there. What other brothers and sisters do Joe and I have? And to finally hear that meant so much to me. It meant a lot.
I've never had any of this. So excited also to have nieces and nephews to spoil. So.
Yes, there's plenty of them, and
plenty.
Four sisters now. I can say I have. So that's adding one more, and I'm glad to do it.
That's awesome. I could tell he was a little reserved, but I saw that he did get a little bit emotional, and I know that it meant a lot for me to be here.
I know everybody loves you, and I love you.
Thanks, Kyle. It was really nice.
In Cedarville, Ohio, Casey's continuing to find out that the arts run deep in her family.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what are you interested in? What do you like to do?
Well, in high school, I really loved theater.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was a little too shy to get on this stage, so I was understudy or stage manager for most of it, and tech crew and stuff like that.
I love theater. I love performing. I love acting, music, anything like that. I'm all about it.
So because of our love of theater, I would love to take you guys on a tour of the Murphy Theater, which is one of the most famous theaters in Ohio.
That is so cool.
Does that sound like a plan?
That sounds like a great plan.
Please, 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 let's go.
This is pretty freaking cool. Oh yeah.
The Murphy Theater, it's one of the oldest in Ohio. It's 102 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that is so cool.
I really wanted to take Casey and Sean to the Murphy Theater because I thought it would be the perfect place for them to kind of see. It's extremely old and beautiful and has so much history.
Oh my goodness. It's just gorgeous. Took my breath away. This is my happy place.
Exactly. When I first found out about you, I kind of wrote a letter. I was around 11 or 12, and I really wanted to know my sister. And if you don't mind me reading it,
I might cry, but...
Guaranteed.
Dear Casey, today is my birthday, and I was looking through some of Mom's boxes, even though I'm not allowed, and I found a letter mixed with my old cards. I asked Mom about it, and it made her sad. I wish I could grow up with you. I just have my stinky younger brother. I have so many questions. I'm mostly happy. I just wish I could meet you.
All I ever wanted was a little sister. And so reading that letter just kind of brought me back to all the questions that I had. You know, I always would wonder, I was like, does she even know I exist? I wonder if she loves me or what she looks like or, you know, if she's happy.
Mom said I would understand when I'm older why you didn't grow up with me, but I pray we can meet one day. Love from your sister, Robin.
I thought about you a lot, so I really did. I'm so grateful that this show brought us together.
Can I hear you sing?
I think I got an idea.
Okay.
They finally get to show off their chops.
I had chills going down my arms and my spine. I was just like, wow. I don't know where Casey got that talent from, but singing's not on at least my gene.
Well, based on everyone that they've met so far, it's probably from her dad's side, and since this is a sister from the mom's side.
Bravo! That was so good.
Just when I thought the evening couldn't be any better, I was told to sit down. There was going to be a presentation of something.
And so this is the family history from our side. All right? So
now, one thing I wonder about this book that they do, because it looks really well done and really well put together, and I know Relative Race often will, it seems like they will pay for things to be made that they give the relatives to give to the contestants, and this one seems a lot more in depth than other ones that have been, other things that are given out. Usually it's just kind of photo albums or maybe like a little scrapbook type of thing. But this one's like a really nicely like a created book. And I kind of wonder if the family pushed to do that themselves. Like this wasn't even the production company doing relative race, it was actually the family. So, because this just seems too nice of a thing compared to most of what they do. Not that, not that the production company, is cheap or anything, but, it just doesn't seem like they usually do something like this.
Wow. Special.
That's what they look like when they met each other.
That's hitting him too. Jerome, he's like, I think he said it before that when he saw her, her mom for the first time in a long time, it like brought back emotion. So seeing them together, their pictures together really brings back a lot.
To be able to see pictures of both my biological dad, Jerome, my biological mother, Becky, side by side was really powerful to finally have all of those pieces together. And I'm grateful. After all these years of wondering and not knowing, I can finally say, I know exactly where I come from. I know who I am as a biracial person. And I am so proud to be a part of the Willis family now, too.
The best part is what we have to look forward to in the future. Grandchildren that I can know and grow up with. She has parents that I can meet and get to know, and I know by looking at her that they're incredible, amazing, wonderful people that I cannot wait to meet. And I just want to wrap my arms around them and give them a bunch of love and tell them how grateful I am that they took care of Elizabeth. God, we thank you so much. Father in heaven, we bless your holy name and we thank you for this privileged opportunity. Thank you for a miracle. God, we thank you for making a way out of no way. And we're reminded, God, that what we are is your gift to us, and what we make of ourselves is our gift to you. Amen.
Wow, can you guys believe it's already the end of day 6 of Relative Race? And again, we have all 4 teams still here with us. I love finding out who you met. And Liz, I'm gonna go from my top left corner. Where are you guys at?
We are in the church that my family has come to worship for many, many years. In fact, my birth dad, Jerome, was baptized here. So I actually got to meet my great aunt, Mary Louise, who was the sister to my grandmother, and all of these family members. And my aunt Sheila drove all the way up from Atlanta to meet me today.
Casey, Sean, each and every night so far, the wonderful surprises have been for Casey.
Yes.
Was that the case again today?
Yes, Dan, as a matter of fact, it was a surprise. So we pull up to this house. It's my little sister that I heard about 2-3 years after I was born. My biological mother had a daughter and kept her. And so I had a lot of questions and pain, thinking that, I was just being cast aside and that she just didn't want me. But that was not the case. And Robin has been hoping and wishing and praying, just like me, to meet me someday. It was very special.
Team Green. Oh, man. Monica, I love the fact that the last 2 days, you have arrived at your relative's house
and known.
And just knew.
Yeah, so as you guys know, yesterday I met Crystal, my sister, and today I got to meet her twin brother, Kyle, which is also my brother.
That's awesome. How you doing, Kyle?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm fantastic. Wow, you two actually have a really, really strong resemblance.
Yeah, it's been a really good afternoon hanging out with him, and he has a fiance and a little girl, and it just feels like this is right.
Team Blue, Who did you meet today?
Today we got to meet our cousin on our mother's side.
Oh, wow.
We're finding so much about our family, and today Anthony and I found out that we were actually two of five in our family. So,
Well, congratulations to all of you, because first of all, you've all survived to day 6. But who will survive this day without a strike? The difference between first place and last place today, total difference.
9 minutes, I think.
9 minutes total.
Right.
between
I
all four
remembered.
teams. Now, let's first talk about the team that finished in first place and picking up immunity tomorrow. Well, I'm happy to say that finishing 2 minutes under their allotted time is Team Red.
Now, Team Red only has 1 strike. So now that they have immunity, that means day 7, no matter what happens, they cannot get a strike. So they will have a single strike on day 8, which means if they can go through day 8 without getting a strike, they are guaranteed to be in day 10. So they, once that, if they can pass day 8, day 9, they could just take, day 9 is basically immunity anyway, because if they have 1 strike on day 9 and they get a strike, doesn't matter, they're still in the race. So they, yeah, I have not seen day 8 yet, so for all I know, they could get a strike on day 8. So I don't know, but let's keep watching.
Thank you. I feel a lot of people praying for us.
And what a time to get it, the day where they meet, where it's like the culmination of her dad's side with like everybody in the church and everything.
Today was just a special day, so thank you.
The difference between finishing in second and picking up a strike was 4 minutes total. Finishing 3 minutes over their allotted time. You guys are so lucky you had your GPS to use.
Yes! High five.
And now, Team Green and Team Blue.
finding out we're bottom 2 again, I'm feeling mixed emotions. I'm definitely scared.
Yeah, because if they get a strike, that means that they're out. Like, out of the race altogether. So, yeah.
The difference between third place and picking up a strike was 2 minutes. I do need to state the obvious. Team Blue, if you pick up this strike, it will be your third strike on relative race. Team Green, if you pick up the strike, it will mean your second blemish in the race. Finishing 5 minutes over their allotted time. Team Blue.
I'm feeling disappointed that we didn't get a little bit higher. At the same time, I'm also thankful that we didn't place last and
Such a relief. Such a relief.
aren't out of the race.
Team Green, you finished 7 minutes over your allotted time, and you have picked up your second strike on relative race.
We don't like being the bottom 2. We certainly don't like getting strikes.
Hi.
We love you all.
Congratulations, Team Red.
Thank you.
This first place was the absolute best first place possible. And if there was ever a time for us to come through and pull it all together and win, today was today.
I think it's pretty much a toss-up between Team Green or Team Blue, who's going to go home first.
Bye.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, being that, they're the only ones with 2 strikes. So they have that. If either of them gets a strike on day 7, they're out.
Thank you, girls.
Just insane. It's crazy.
Tomorrow, all of you better be watching out.
All right. Good episode, obviously. Not quite sure what to say because I've already seen the next episode, so I know what happens. All I can really say is that, I honestly, I don't know what to say. All I can really say. It's just a good show. It's great to see, Team Red really, connecting with her family and really learning the history and everyone being just so accepting. Really all their families have seemed that way. Hopefully I won't have any more issues with accidentally deleting the videos that I shoot, because it's really annoying to take, an hour and a half out of the day to sit down, record all of it. And then when I go to edit it, I accidentally had it all deleted. So hopefully that won't happen. I will be trying to keep a consistent schedule with this, where part 1 will be on Mondays, part 2 Tuesdays, and then Fridays will be DNA reactions. Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. It boosts me in the algorithm. Also, be sure to click right about here if you'd like to subscribe. It is completely free to do so. And you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GeneaVlogger. I'm the GeneaVlogger. See you in my next video.